they shoot him up killing Gabe, that was what it played for.
Not yet.
Not at all. Not unless there's somebody else's house, which he's played. He played that at his friend's house. My mom was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know he was. I'm like, that's fine, you're just not allowed to be at my house. I'm not going to pay for those or encourage him to play them. Same kid that has like a...
Oh, I know where they're at.
Funky black.
Internet. That must have been the only year I felt.
Mike, he was out the other day. He still is real hopeful that he might come back. But honestly, there's another place where I really want to go. So I'm kind of they invited me to come down and computer software and stuff and learn how to use it and bring some of my drawings and stuff. So
Now, are they there in Shelbyville?
no, they're so it's not too far. It's
Sherri?
Yeah, in a skirt.
That's Ryan and Evan, I bet you. They're two boys. I bet that was Ryan and Evan. Well, it took about a minute to start crying.
Say hi. Say hi, Uncle Stu. My name is Brody.
Say hi.
Sam, I don't know how many generations down. Oh, you're looking camera shy, huh?
You have a little mud on one arm.
Oh, well.
Somebody behind you with a camera for
Say hi. Hi. Give a smile.
Yeah, you got a smile for him.
They were with the family. I'm not sure who they are. Maybe your mom can tell me.
There's Ronnie with an afro. Do you remember my dad's there? Afro talking? Yeah, afro. Yeah, I do remember. He kept it cut pretty short though, too. Yeah, he always kept it like buzz. That's Range and I get that from. Yeah. What? We have to go there with the hair thing. Let me tell you. Up there.
Even for a straw.
because there are a lot of shops around the area. So like
I hope that camera's on you.
remember that shirt.
You remember that shirt?
I remember that outfit. Oh,
say who you are, how you're related to the family, and then just got any favorite stories or memories or jokes or anything that's somebody remembering or knowing about Louinda or your connection to the family or your husband or your kids or whatever. Just muse a little bit here.
Okay.
Anytime it's on.
Oh, okay. I'm Louinda Barlow. I was named after what would be my grandmother, Louinda Lambert. They called her Indy. My mother was Lucille. She was the oldest of Herman and Louinda Lambert. I've been a long time standing member of the Lambert family. So here we are at the reunion. Got lots of stories, lots of memories. I remember Christmases with my cousins. I was an only child. My mother had me very late in life, so I didn't have any brothers and sisters. So my cousins always meant a lot to me. They were kind of like my brothers and sisters. And so I remember Christmases with them. I remember my uncle. He was the only son in Herman Louinda's family. They had all girls except for one boy, Uncle Paul, and he would dress up as Santa Claus. And he always had candies. I don't know what the name of them are now, but they were nigger toes is what we called them. So I'm sorry about that. That's what we called them when we were kids. But he always had those. And he always gave them out, and you know, that's something we'd have when we went to the Christmas parties there. And then I remember, you know, all my aunts, and I used to go stay weeks with them. Sometimes in Connorsville with Aunt Pauline. Sometimes I'd go over to Aunt Lorraine's to stay for a couple of days. And I always stay a week or so with Aunt Irene, and usually around Waldron, when she lived around Waldron, several different places there, so I kind of knew that town a little bit. But I just have lots of memories, lots of good memories. We're kind of a crazy, funny family, and we laugh a lot, I think. So that's about all I can say.
That's good. Thank you so much. That was great. Obviously, anything you want to say is fine. It'd be good to be sure and include who you are, names, and how you're related to the family. And then whatever you feel like talking about. Just memories, laughs, jokes, whatever you want to do. And it's on, so anytime you want to start talking.
Well, I'm Torchy's husband.
Speak up loud.
Torchy's husband, Ron. And this is Torchy. Man, it's a great...
Okay, we gotta start over.
All right, no,
Start
we're
over.
fine. No, we're fine.
I gotta find a break.
Exit stage left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we
got
we're
something
going.
on.
Anyway, we're watching videos from 1987, 1988, and even further back than that. And it's great to watch it and see how skinny people were and how the kids were young and now they're adults. And it's just a good memory. And filming this is a great idea because it continues the memory. Like I teased my older brother, we used to take pictures of the older aunts and mom. And think, well, be sure and get their picture because they may not be here next year. And now they're taking pictures of us. But we'll be here next year.
I married into the family in 1997. I started coming to the reunions a few years before that. Got to know the family, meet everyone. Had a lot of changes within the family. I know that Ron always loves his mother, the pictures of his mother and things like that. Anyway, I married Ron because he's got a great sense of humor. I have never met anyone with the humor as he has. He put wheels on my toaster because I have an appliance garage now. So he thought that my toaster should have wheels on it. So he put wheels on my toaster. What other man would ever do that for you?
Anyway, we're a happy couple. We've been married going on
12 years.
12 years.
October the 11th.
We actually forgot an anniversary. Both of us did. It's good that both of us did at the same time when we were traveling. And until her sister called to wish us a happy anniversary, I think it was our 9th, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
We both forgot it. So, you know, it happens.
Every day is a holiday.
And thanks, Steve, for taking the time to record this.
Right.
You know?
We're all.
Okay.
My family.
It's your family too,
Whole
Sal.
family.
It is. 35 years.
Well, I would just suggest, the only thing I would suggest is be sure to say who you are and how and why you're related the way you are
Okay.
for future generations' sake. And then anything you feel like talking about for a few minutes. Just memories, funny stories, anything you want to do. Just, it's up to you. And speak up loud for this because we're picking up the other people's voices too.
You go first. You're the one to talk. You're the...
I'm going to call you?
No.
Whenever you're ready, it's rolling.
My name is Jim Craig. This is my wife Sally, that's next to me. We've been married going on 35 years. I have 2 boys by a previous marriage. One of them has passed away. The other one lives in Nevada.
It's in Elko, Nevada.
Elko, Nevada. We got 2 girls here that I married, and both of them got 2 sons each.
So altogether we have
10 grandkids.
10 grandkids.
4 born.
8 boys.
2009.
2 girls. The girls are out in Nevada. Got Kenny, the oldest. And let's see, he lives in Elko. Mark's kids live in Reno. And I joined this family 35 years ago. First time I met him was the 4th of July. Marlene was just, I think, 12 years old, something like that. She was running for Queen of the 4th of July get-together. I think it's Queen or whatever they did back then for the 4th of July. Ken took me for a ride around the country in my GTO convertible, which is long gone.
We get out in the woods and just try to get lost. But I can always find my way back.
The thing about this family getting together, it's fun. It can be very chaotic at times. My memories are of Christmases at his mom's house, and just full of kids, presents, wrapping paper, and not knowing where everybody is sometimes.
Everybody unwrapping something at the same time.
And as far as our family reunions, we've had so many of them in all kinds of weather. I don't think it ever snowed on one yet, but it's rained, the wind blew. It's been cold, it's been hot. It's been here and there and everywhere. And most of the immediate family makes it all the time. We would really like to see more of the extended family make it.
This is our 22nd year from what I understand. What did we do the other 47 years?
I'm sure, yeah. Well, I went to one right after we met in Bedford, Indiana. Took your Grandpa Craig.
Oh, did we go down there?
Uh-huh.
I don't recall
That was before we got married. It was in Bedford. I think your Aunt Lucille and your Aunt Betty were there. Or, not Aunt Betty, but she might have been. Dorothy, Aunt Dorothy.
Yeah, Betty might have been there.
And they've been coming to us, a lot of them. But they're passed away, all of them are. So none of the siblings are left, are they?
I'm the oldest right now. The oldest one's still living. Brother of Ron. Little brother. My little brother Ron.
Little brother Jim.
Yeah, he's 2 years younger. Much better looking than I am.
They look a lot alike. Tell you that when I was introduced to Ken, Ken was described to me as looking like Ron, only bigger.
As you can see, I am bigger.
And he had just moved back from California. So, could tell a lot of stories, but I wouldn't know where to begin. We could tell more later.
Get the history of the grandkids from my daughter. They'll tell you about them. We just like to play with them.
busy. That's
Is that about?
that's about it.
Okay. Well, on anytime you can just start talking. The main thing is say who you are, your relation to the family, and whatever you feel like talking about.
I don't know any of these people. Actually, I'm Bob Craig, Ron Craig's son. I guess today I'm 46 years of age.
Speak up.
It is September 15th of 2009.
13.
Today? It is the 13th?
Yeah.
Oh, well, alright. Gained 2 days. Got 2 days back. But anyway, as far as past memories, I remember going to Waldron, playing on the plane tracks, seeing Grandma Whitacre at her place on a regular basis, which was enjoyable. Coming to the family reunions every year, which is a time at which really that we see each other. The rest of the year we probably don't interact because we're so far spread apart. But Sherri, I've been married to Sherri now for, well, it's a while, 24 years, 25 years in about, what, 5 months, give or take. So, long time. We'll see how much longer. Amber, bring your family over.
My little one's eating.
Austin. All right. Bring his chicken. Austin.
John.
My reluctant family here.
Come on, family.
This is, you have to kneel down. This is my youngest child but eldest son.
Squeeze in. There you go.
Austin, who's 17 at this point in time, senior in high school at Western Boone. And Amber.
Stand behind them and stoop a little bit.
Amber, who's 23, 24, John, who's 27, Rolen, who's 1. And we're all here at the family reunion. So, wish everyone well, whether you're seeing this in the future or currently, and we, again, wish you the very best.
Cool. Well, it is set up and it's rolling, so whatever you're comfortable with for posterity. You've done this before. Speak up loud.
I'm Amber Shue, Bob Craig's daughter. This is my husband, John. We've been married
5 months.
5 months. And this is our son, Rolen. He's 1. I remember coming to reunions for a long time and seeing lots of pictures of myself. Swinging seems to be the theme. Just as John's first reunion, couple big family events. Memory I have from being younger, going to Grandma Irene's house and just playing. Christmas time was always fun. The Great Fudge, something I'll always remember. Something I remember and something I'll always cherish to have that memory. I hope Rolen remembers things similar like that with our family now, and hopefully we'll be coming to these for years and years to come, and we'll be seeing this in 20 years and commenting on things like who are the Colts or something. So that's it.
Okay.
We'll let him play and eat now.
Me! He has to say something first. Okay.
Well, you can just look at this right here, pretend that's me. But first of all, we want to know who you are and how you're related to this family.
I'm Sally and Ken's mother-in-law, or Ken's mother-in-law, Sally's mother. I don't know who I am. I know I have been coming here for quite some time, and I thought this was wonderful. And I hope I can continue maybe a couple more years.
I'll get a little closer to you here so that we can pick up the sound real good, because you've got a very soft voice. I don't mean to intimidate you with this, but this is precious and we want to make sure we get it for the future, okay? I'm just going to hold this right here. But for everybody that might not have heard, this is Dot, and this is Sally's mom, from Ken and Sally. And how old are you now, Sally? Dot?
94.
94. And this is September of 2009, so You got what about another good 10 more years to go, don't you? At least.
Well, let's hope I stay there. Health is I am. God has been awful good to me as far as health, and a wonderful family. And they wanted to make a speech, and I'm not a speech maker, so I just am grateful that God has given me the power to be here with you all these years. And I don't even remember the first one. Maybe they do.
Well, we're glad you're here, Doc. Tell me about coming into this family. I mean, you and Sally were not at all related or didn't even know the Craigs for years, and all of a sudden now you're part of the family. Tell me about Sally meeting Kenny and your thoughts about Kenny and how things progressed, you know, with you becoming part of the family and how you felt about having a couple of granddaughters, and just tell me about that, okay?
Well, I just don't know. I'm just so grateful for all of it. I can't tell you. I don't remember when Ken wasn't in the family. It seems like he always has been here. So, I can't tell you. I can't talk to you. I'm sorry.
You got along real good with Irene, didn't you?
You what?
You got along real well with Irene, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
We saw some video of you the other night when she was having her 71st birthday, and you were sitting at the kitchen table with her.
Well, it's a wonderful family, and I'm sure glad that Sally and Ken meant that I could be part of them.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more years, but you know, only God knows how long I'll be here. So,
what do you like to do to entertain yourself during the day? Do you watch TV or
I don't watch much TV. I do a little sewing. And just do things around the house. I don't know.
You still sew?
Still sew some, yeah.
Do you just...
But not too much. Yeah. And, I just love to hear from my friends. And they usually call me a lot. I keep in touch.
Do you get out and socialize?
I live by myself, so I said, you know, I do what I want to when I want to do it. So I have no pattern for anything.
That's good.
So,
do you get out and socialize very much?
No, I don't. No, one of the hardest things I've had to do in growing older was give up driving.
Oh.
I just feel handicapped. And not that everybody is willing enough to come and take me. But you can't always ask people to come take you if you want to go to the grocery store or even just a farm or something. I have one daughter in Elkhart that insists I get out and walk. So I usually walk about a half a block a couple times a day. Then when she calls, I say, yes, I've been out walking.
Well, that's good.
So,
you used to drive that old Maverick, didn't you?
yes, I did.
And you liked that car, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
It had personality.
Yeah. And this family has been absolutely wonderful and has accepted me as one of them.
Well, you are, Doc. We all love you. So you've got two beautiful granddaughters through Ken and Sally, and now you've got four great-grandsons today.
Yes, I do. And just think, isn't God wonderful giving me great-grandchildren?
Boy, isn't that wonderful? Well, we hope that you're around for a while to enjoy them a little longer.
I hope so too. And I manage in good health. My only hope is that I'm not a burden on any of them.
Oh, you've never been a burden. We're happy to have you, Doc.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
And I
love each and every one of you. And it's wonderful seeing these little kids grow up.
It is. Yeah. I just wanted you to know I appreciate you taking the time to talk on camera. I know it's not comfortable for you.
No, it isn't.
But
I'm not a speech talker.
Well, I know you're not. But the thing is, you're the sweetest girl around here, and we just want to make sure we have that on film.
Oh, I thank you a lot. That's the best thing I could do.
Thanks so much. And then that's it. We're done.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, asking right at this point, right now, I've got y'all framed in. It's turned on already. We'll edit this later. We want to know who you are, how you're related to the family, and anything you'd like to say for posterity's sake.
I'm Robin Swigert. I'm Ken Craig's daughter. This is my husband, Mike. This is Gabe, who's 4. And this is Caleb, who's almost 1.
How did you meet your husband?
We went to Butler.
Okay.
That's how we met. Orchestra.
Was it music?
Yes. Orchestra, yeah.
Orchestra.
At one of the concerts, I noticed her backstage smiling, and I said, I gotta get to know her.
You want to say something?
What do you do, Mike?
I am a band director for Southwestern Junior Senior High School in Shelbyville.
Quite successful, I might say.
Yes, the huge whopping band of 20 this year.
And how about Robin? What are you doing? Raising babies?
Yeah, I work at a music store and 2 days a week, and I watch my boys the rest of the time.
How does it feel to have children?
Wonderful. We love it.
Yep. Most tiring thing I've ever done and the most wonderful thing I've ever done.
How has it changed your life together?
We have no time together.
I don't remember what life was like before. It's been great.
Well, I think he's getting itchy. He's done.
You want to get down? Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. That's great. I appreciate it. Stay this way. Stay scrunched in. Don't be uncomfortable. But now it's on. All we want you to do basically is tell us who you are, how you're related to the family, and a little bit of anything you'd like to say for posterity that somebody 20 years from now is going to say, oh, cool, you know. Talk about your kids. Talk about the family. Talk about your mom, dad, whoever. And it's on anytime you want to talk.
This is the Craig family, Rick.
Hello.
Kim, Ryan, Nathan. I'm Ron's son, Bob's brother.
They married.
Yes, we are married. And Ryan just started football this year, so that's exciting.
I'm his brother.
Cool. Speak up real loud.
I'm his brother.
Okay.
He just had knee surgery, and he's doing pretty
I can't
good.
bend my knees that far yet.
Well, you're doing better than you were a couple weeks ago.
I know.
And I don't know, anecdotally, I don't really...
Hi, Amber.
The one thing I thought of earlier is about Grandma Whitacre, Irene. She invited me over to her house probably about 22 years ago. And she told me she had some weeds to cut down. I thought, well, I'll go over and spend an afternoon, drink some lemonade, and have a good time talking to Grandma. Well, when I got there, she had weeds that were taller than me to cut down. So, it ended up taking me about a day and a half. I spent the night with her that evening, and it was nothing but a treat. That's the only thing I know as far as an anecdote.
That's sweet.
And my wife is mute. Being smart, yeah. But these guys won't quit talking if you get them off camera. Yep.
My favorite family member is Rolen.
Say that again. Say it loud.
My favorite family member is everybody, and also Rolen, Alexander, Shue. My favorite TV show is Family Guy. Rock On and the Family Guy. Rock On Family Guy.
Okay, peace out, Craig.
That's all we need to say. We'll end with Family Guy.
Peace out.
Cool.
No Michael Jackson. Peace. No Michael Jackson.
Okay. You can leave the camera in the shot if you want, so everybody knows who you are. It's rolling. Anytime you want, tell us who you are, how you're related to the family, and any thoughts you have you'd like to share for future generations.
Okay, well, I'm
Speak
Amy.
up loud, please.
I'm Amy Craig Wagliardo, and so I'm a Craig by birth. And my dad is Ron, and my brothers are Bob and Rick and Steve. And I'm married to Sam Wagliardo, who's in Dallas this weekend, but I'm here, so let's see. I haven't been to all the reunions because I lived in Dallas for 18 years, but I get up here every once in a while. And let's see. Well, I remember going to Grandma Irene's house and Christmas being absolute chaos because everybody was there in one room and it being really crowded and all the kids being on the floor opening presents and spending time over at Grandma's. She used to climb the monkey bars with us, and it was great fun to go across to the grocery store that was just across the railroad tracks from her house. We were allowed to go when we were pretty young by ourselves over there, which was like a big deal. And we used to write letters to her, and because Waldron was so small, we used to try to write as little as possible on the envelope and see what would get to her. Because she was box 2, Waldron, Indiana, so we started writing just Grandma Box 2, Waldron, and see if it would get there, and it always did, because I think the postal lady that worked in Waldron knew what we were up to. But, so, and then she'd write us letters back, and that was always fun, so, to get mail. But we used to go there on the 4th of July, which is my birthday, so I always spent the 4th of July, spent my birthday on the 4th of July there, so that was always a great memory.
Tell us about your photography.
Well, it's just a hobby of mine, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and I started a blog last year where I write about it. I don't know how long I'll do that, but because I would take all these photos and then I would want to tell somebody about it, and you know, so at least it gets it out of my brain. I don't know if anybody actually reads it.
Did you just win an award?
I did, not for that, but
not for this one.
No,
this is some of your work.
Yeah, this is one of my photos. This is the one Bob thought should win, and so I brought it to Bob because I thought he should have it since he thought it should win. But, I won a blue ribbon at the State Fair of Texas for one of my photos. It'll be at the State Fair this year. And, you know, it's just something I like to do. It's my hobby, so I have a lot of fun with it.
Anything else you want to add?
That's it.
So, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and start. Tell us who you are, how you're related, and anything you'd like to say for posterity's sake. And talk to the camera. Nice and loud.
Hi, I'm Amy Legier, and I am related to Louinda Barlow. She's my mother. And Ray Toole and Lucille Toole were my grandparents.
I haven't seen my son.
Did you know any of the other Craig family in the past? Like, did you know Irene?
I knew Irene. That was my grandma's sister.
Okay. And did you ever go to any of the other reunions or any of the Christmases or any of the other get-togethers they had? Do you have any memories of that?
And, I went to a few. I went to all the reunions, I think, just about, except for a few, like when I was sick or, you know, had Jacob and Drew.
And you got any especially fond memories from any of the older times?
Well, after my grandma died, I had taken Aunt Irene, like, for my, I don't know, took her like as for my grandma. And got some, you know, really fond memories of Aunt Irene. She was the one that I was next closest to.
What do you do now?
I work, and I'm going back to school.
What kind of work do you do?
I am in, I work at Village Pantry.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah.
And you're a Colts fan?
It's Colts and Steelers, yes.
I see you're wearing the shirt. Who's going to win today?
Probably Jacksonville.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Thank you very much. Y'all pretending like you have a little problems there, huh? Now, all I ask is that you speak up, because even though it can hear you, it can hear everything else, and it's kind of noisy, so we'll be sure they can understand what you're saying. Tell us who you are, how you're related to the family, and any kind of memories you have you'd like to share for future reference sake. Just whenever you're ready, it's on. You might lose the glasses for just a second, long enough for we can see who you are. There you go.
Here I am. I'm Jim Whitacre.
Everybody will know me from
this
the
is
glasses.
Debbie.
Now we know you. Okay, you can come on in.
This is Debbie. Ronnie and Kenny Craig are my half brothers. Marlene is my sister. Let's see what kind of message for posterity. I hope somewhere way down the road I'm still watching this video with you.
Yes.
Are you still living in Waldron?
Yep. Yep, still living in Waldron.
What are y'all doing for a living?
Working for Hauck Industries. Debbie's on the dole.
Putting in a garden this year?
Yep. Put in a big garden. Already got everything out of it. It's all about gone.
Tell me about your kids and grandkids.
Oh my. Well, one of the granddaughter is out in the swings right now. And,
She'll be 5 in a couple weeks.
Her name?
Her name is Katie.
How do you spell that?
C-A-D-I.
C-A-D-I, K-D, okay.
Cadence.
Cadence.
Short for Cadence.
C-A-D-A-N-C-E. Elaine. Okay.
Tell us, you got any special memories about either the reunions or something like Christmases at your mom's house or anything with your brothers and sisters or something? Anything that stands out?
What really sticks out in my mind is last year when there was about 60-mile-an-hour winds and you had to hang on to your plate to eat. Really something. Compared to today, pretty big contrast.
And the one reunion that was at Louinda's house, that was a lot of fun. It was really, we played a lot of games and had a big time there.
It was a good time. Lots of them, really. Just lots
Do you
of them.
remember whenever Marlene was a little girl and you used to tie her shoes for her and she didn't call you Jimmy, she'd say dummy?
Yeah, I do.
You said dummy will tie your shoes.
Well, I kind of remember it. I was probably about 5 then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do remember that.
That wasn't too long ago.
Well, I know you're at a loss for words, but I'd just like you to share something specific that we can say for posterity.
Hope we're all still here, way on down the pike.
Watching this.
There you go.
Live long and prosper.
There you go.
On?
You're on. Whenever you're ready, just talk to the camera right here. Speak up loud.
Well, my name is Marlene Whitacre King. My wonderful husband is videoing this for posterity. One of the things I'm so thankful for with the reunion is that I know that the people who have gone on would be so happy to know that we're still getting together, we're still a family, we're still strong, we still love each other, and it just means so much. I know Mom wanted us to be sure that we still got together for holidays and for reunions, and she would just be smiling from heaven to know that we're doing it. We're staying together. And so I sure miss you, Mom. We're a family.
Say it.
Surely nobody will hold to that. And they said, oh yeah, we had that wind and then we had that rolling rain. We had just torn.
It was a breezy day. And then the next day I went to Ohio and had business. We're up there.
So afterwards you want to see
Title.
Or you're on that shirt. Isn't that what you were saying earlier in the 90s? I still have that shirt. 2006, I still have that.
I need a mic.
Okay, we're going to try this. I don't even know if this is in focus, but we'll try it anyway. My name is Stephen King. I am Marlene's husband, and I wanted to get on for a few minutes and just express my great happiness in being a part of this family. I married into it. Marlene is the original Whitacre, Irene's daughter. I've been part of this for about 5 years now. My first reunion that I got to come to was in 2004, and I enjoyed it. One of the things I really appreciate about this family is they're very accepting of other people, other family members as they marry in. They treat me like I'm one of them. I appreciate that. And so you're my family, and I love you all. And I have good memories for what little time I've been in here. I had Christmases and Thanksgivings and reunions. I tried to go to the mall, tried to take pictures and video, hoping that as years go by, people will look back on these times and it'll bring them some comfort and some happiness, and just really good memories. I really wish I'd known Irene. The videos I've seen were sweet, and the stories I've heard are wonderful. And Marlene must be just like her mom, because I love Marlene with all my heart, and she's a wonderful person, a good human being, and I think she gets that from her mom. I'm sure she gets something from her dad too. I've heard so many good things about Irene. I really wish I would have known her. But anyway, that's the few minutes I was going to speak, and to let you know who I am and that I'm here, and I hope to be with the family for many more years to come.
Did you bring the cord, Sherri?
Okay, the camera is on. There's no set way to do this. Basically speaking, for just a few minutes, take off your glasses, okay, so we can see your eyes. There we go. Need to speak up loud, even though we can pick it up. We're picking up everything else out here too. We want to know who you are, how you're related to the family, and anything you'd like to say about the kids, aunts, uncles, moms, dads, anything, something for posterity, something for that you'll look back on and remember.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
The Evanses, Candy, Ken, Hayden, Brody.
Speak up loud.
Yeah, that'll be a problem for her.
We're from the Craig side.
Push from the diaphragm.
You're talking
From the Craig side, Ken Craig is her father. Robin Craig is her sister. You've been around here more years than I have.
Yeah. I'm not very good at this.
Tell us about your boys.
Hayden is 3. Brody is 16 months.
And they've been running us ragged all over the park all afternoon.
Has life changed since you've had kids?
Yeah, definitely.
Would you say for the better?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
You look a lot more at ease now.
Do you want to talk to the camera?
You want to say anything, bub?
You sure? Okay.
Go play shy.
Is he a Colts fan?
Shy and tired. By default at this point.
Now, I hear you're quite artistic, Candace. What kind of things do you like to do?
Pretty much anything.
Work with your hands?
I like to paint. I do murals, just regular painting, interior design type stuff. Sewing. I do some sewing.
She'll tackle about any project she can think of.
Kenny's a law dog, right?
Something like that, yeah.
You still a reserve?
Basically, yeah.
Well, is there anything else y'all want to say for the camera? Any memories you have about any specific Christmases, reunions, get-togethers, your wedding, anything? Mom, dad, friends, family, something that stands out that you'd like to share?
I really can't think of anything specific.
Okay, we'll save it up for next time. We're going to try to do this every year, okay? Well, we wanted to at least start it somewhere. And I appreciate y'all sitting down and doing that.